Yeah, so that's a bit about myself. So basically, this is the agenda we'll be covering today. We'll start with a basic introduction. We'll be discussing some of the key benefits for AI for startups and SMEs. We'll also discuss main building blocks while creating roadmap for AI implementation in your business. Uh, Majorly, I want to discuss different types of AI solution with specific use cases, and that's where I intend to spend majority of my time in this webinar so that we can relate our these use cases with your business. Uh, we'll also identify we'll also see how to identify the right use case for your businesses for AI implementation. I have listed some of the live case studies, and there are some cases where we have worked, like Gunadhya software has worked on the AI implementation. So we'll review those case studies. Again, the goal is to provide the comparison or the cases where you can refer a case and then see if you can implement the AI in the same area to get the same benefits. So that is the goal. We'll also see how you can manage the AI cost, some of the strategies for managing AI cost. Finally, the KPIs for measuring ROI on AI implementation, and we'll conclude with like recap and question and answer. So I would request all of you to make a note if there is if there are any clarity needed or if there are any questions. Hopefully, we'll get enough time towards the end of our webinar and we can discuss question and answers. So let's start with the webinar. So why AI for startups and SMEs, right? Uh, I remember a few years back, we used to say AI is a, like there were movies and all, and then we used to say AI is a like a future technology of future. So AI is no longer a technology of future now. It's here, and we see that it is transforming industries around the globe. So uh, for startups and SMEs, AI adoption is no longer optional now. It's a competitive necessity. We can the startups and SMEs can leverage AI for enhanced operation efficiency, reduce cost and automate processes. They can gain a competitive edge in personalized customer experience. So we'll be seeing all these points over the webinar. By end of this webinar, my goal is you understand why AI is an indispensable tool for your growth strategy and how you can implement it effectively. So let's start with understanding some of the key benefits of AI. Again, I'm trying to focus only on startups and SMEs. So like obviously these are the common across any organization, but this makes more sense in terms of startups and SMEs. So the first benefit and the obvious one is a cost saving. AI can reduce operational costs by like automating repetitive tasks such as the data entry, customer service, so intelligently and like marketing. If we talk about some of the example, like there's a AI tool called Zapier, which automates the repetitive tasks. It can significantly reduce the manual intervention and lowering the labor costs. Similarly, personalization and customer experience is another benefit, and I see many of the organizations are already using this benefit by different AI tools. So AI can help analyze customer data to deliver personalized services. So this basically personalized services means the improved satisfaction loyalty by your customer, and any customer facing business, when you have a loyal and satisfied customer, it's tend to grow. So that is the topmost AI benefit I can see. The next one is again 24/7 availability via the AI chatbot. AI chatbot have changed how the customer service, like customer service is provided to the clients, right? So AI chatbot can provide continuous customer support without the need of large customer support team. There are like tools like chat intercom, which can work 24/7 for you, and this will like enable you don't need to have 24 different shift customer service agents, right? So that's another benefit which I can see from the AI chatbot. The data analysis, again, many of the companies are using it. So AI powered tools allow the organization to process large volume of data for valuable insight. So this can help businesses make informed decisions. So tools like Tableau with the AI feature can automate data analysis and provide predictive insight real time based on the real time data. So data analysis widely used AI benefit. And then this also AI solution can help uh, the scale operation efficiency and also improve productivity. The last one, which I have listed in key benefits, is a business growth. Most important because any business need a business growth. Nowadays, you see that AI is used for to boost lead generation through personalized marketing campaign and increase. It also helps in like increase market competitiveness and optimize your offering based on the customer data and market trend. So I think these are the some of the key benefits which definitely any business needs and can utilize by using a AI implementation. I'm sure like if we go over the benefits, there might be multiple one, but then these ones seemed more practical and useful for me. So I have listed those here. Okay, so now, building a solid AI roadmap is essential for successful AI integration. So, in this slide, I'm covering the building blocks for AI roadmap. Uh, so, let's start with the first building block, which is like evaluate existing capability. So, you need to evaluate your data readiness, technology stack. You can identify talent gaps. So, majority of the AI solutions will need data. So you need to assess if your data is organized, it is clean and ready for AI implementation. And you have enough data, meaningful data which you can provide to AI system. Similarly, for a technology stack, you need to check your current technology infrastructure and evaluate and see if you need upgrade in a technology or you need to go for a cloud infrastructure or solutions. For the talent, again, if you are planning for a implementation, you need to determine if you need to hire and like need new hires, or you need to upscale the current strength, current team, or you can also decide to hire an external team for AI initiative. So these evaluations should be done first, and then next building block is setting up clear and aligned objective. So when you like for any project, you need to set an objective. This is a very true for any project implementation. But if you are starting some AI initiative, this is very clear. Like this is a very important step. You should set a smart goal. So smart, I'm sure everybody knows, like, but the specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. So you need to set a smart goal to ensure the alignment with with your overall business strategy. So uh, if I have to take an example of a smart goal, maybe in a customer service. So reducing customer service response time by 50% in 12 months using AI chatbot. So we are very specific about 50%. What do you want to do? Reduce the time by 50% in 12 months using AI chatbot. So once you have this kind of a clear objective or goal set, you can accordingly plan the team, plan the projects, and overall AI implementation. So assuming you have done with this setting of objective, the next one is engaging people. So engage leadership and teams. See, people are important part of any project implementation, and without their involvement or their like involvement, there will be no initiative which can be successful. So uh, ensure on a leadership level, leadership buy-ins, ensure leaders understand the value of AI and support the change. I think with the mid generation, new generation, everybody understand it, but it will be more for the senior folks adoption of AI technology. But then you need to ensure that leaders understand what AI is going to bring a value. So right. Also, AI implementation often requires multiple teams to work together. So, like IT, sales, marketing, depending on which area you choose, this cross-functional collaboration is very important. So once people are onboarded, I think the 50% success is there. Uh, the next and the important task in this setting up a roadmap for AI is prioritizing project. Uh, Again, I think I'll be covering this point in a different angle in subsequent topics. But uh, don't choose project which looks, I would say, sexy, but prioritize based on the business impact and the feasibility. So don't go for very challenging project, and if you are unsure of the result you can achieve. So I think prioritize the business impact where you can have a bigger impact with a lesser efforts required. So I think you should start with the project that are relatively easy and have high impact. Uh, I will be again giving the same example, but then AI chatbots are the best example if you are having a customer support team or you are regularly regularly in communication with your client. So the AI chatbots can be the best example for prioritizing project, or these are the something which are easy to implement with a high impact. I think this is where the AI implementation should be done, but the last point is also important. You'll have to ensure the data quality and security. AI is all about data, like majority of. So you will either be processing data, you'll be exchanging data. So there should be some data governance and security policy setup. Uh, Establish procedure for managing and accessing data. So that comes under data governance. Also, there will be regulation in different countries, so you need to make sure that you comply with the relevant regulation, and also you are protecting data by using different encryption mechanisms, specifically sensitive information like something which is provided over the AI chatbot, right? So I think this sets up building block. These are building blocks which will set up your AI roadmap for any AI implementation project. This should serve as a guideline for your AI implementation. So now that we are seeing how the AI roadmap looks like, what are different building blocks, you need to start somewhere. So that's where these are the some of the practical steps which I would suggest you guys to follow for starting with the AI implementation or AI integration, AI usage. Different terms, if I can take 1 minute. So AI implementation is where you are actually you are developing some of the custom models, or you are developing some custom solution. AI integration is there are pre-built tools and you are integrating it in your existing product or business processes. So there's the terminology. Okay, so back to practical steps to start. I would say the first thing is start small. Uh, I think applies for any implementation. Like even if you are doing any product, I would say start with the MVP. But here, I think this is more because AI is still evolving. and there are many complexities involved in the project implementation. So it's better to start small, begin with maybe user-friendly AI tools that integrate seamlessly into your existing workflow. Some of the example could be ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT for customer support automation, or the Zapier we saw in the previous slide. So use simple tools, and also minimize the risk. So start with a non-critical area to ensure that learning curve is manageable, and also if there are a failure, there's no high risk involved in the implementation. The next I would say is like focus on one department. So instead of implementing AI across all the departments, begin with a single department to implement AI solution. Uh, so it can be customer service, it can be marketing, deploy, like in a customer service, you can deploy AI powered chatbots to handle frequently asked questions by your visitors or clients. Even marketing, you can use AI for customer segmentation and targeted campaigns. So target specific area, start with one single department and then measure the impact. So evaluate the improvement in efficiency and customer satisfaction within the targeted department. And then maybe you can think of expanding in the same department or expanding in multiple departments. So the last one is leverage pre-built AI tools. Uh, Again, the same solution, utilize wherever possible SaaS-based AI tools to reduce the upfront cost and time required for deployment. So there are many AI solutions being developed. There's like, I think there are multiple solutions being introduced every day. So you can use some of these SaaS-based AI tools to start with the AI implementation to see its impact on your business. So again, example AI chatbots, or you can use the predictive analytics using the Tableau and all. So there are tools available. Start with that. Uh, Also, like if you need a custom solution, and let's say you do not have in-house for the AI implementation you are looking for, there's no SaaS-based or existing tool present, then and you decide to go for your in-house development or in-house implementation. So if in-house expertise is not available, consider outsourcing it to the AI vendor, or look for the AI solution which are similar to your requirement, may not fit completely, and see if you can partner with them to make the changes in the pre-built solution. So I hope these steps will help you with starting up your overall this thing, starting up with your AI implementation journey. Okay. As I mentioned, in this particular topic, I'm gonna discuss the different types of AI solution. In my experience and few of my consultation, I realized that now almost everyone wants to utilize AI, but then there is very less clarity in terms of what kind of AI solution or what are different kinds of AI solution they can utilize. Everybody knows ChatGPT. So other than ChatGPT, I think AI is bit unfamiliar, or it's getting people are trying to explore. So I thought this will be a good idea to see at least important types of AI solution and see the use cases for each of these AI solutions, so that we can relate it with our businesses and see if we can utilize or you can implement AI for the same use case which we have in our business, right? So the idea is I think most of these things may or may not be aware. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain what is the AI solution about, and we'll quickly discuss a couple of use cases for each of this type. So the first one is image and video recognition. So image and video recognition involves AI analyzing the visual data to identify objects, people, text, or even the specific action. So it helps businesses automate this visual recognition process that would otherwise require human efforts or human supervision. So very apt use cases is like, I think, in a manufacturing sector, quality control. So in manufacturing sector, like image recognition can identify the defects that might not be easily visible to a human eye. For example, in automotive manufacturing line, uh, AI can detect or inspect the parts real time and only pass or only only pass those parts which meet the standard criteria which is set for those parts. So this means that it will avoid, like it will help in this reducing this overall costly recalls and defects. So there are many such cases being implemented in the manufacturing sector for quality control. Similarly, for product tagging in e-commerce, retailers can use image recognition to automatically tag products on uploaded photos. Like this will help them cataloging the process faster and more consistent. Imagine like your e-commerce app or e-commerce solution. Customer can upload a pair of shoes they like or they saw somewhere, and then AI finds the similar option in e-commerce store. So obviously, customer is going to find exactly what he wants or near about or the closer solution to what he or she wanted. So this is going to not only going to enhance the customer experience, this is also going to enhance your overall uh, conversion rate. So uh, this is being used, I think, already by many of the e-commerce platforms. So product tagging uh, is another use case in image and video recognition. Okay, so the next one is predictive analytics. So predictive analytics uses your historical data and a machine learning algorithm to predict the future outcome. So this can help businesses plan and make the data-driven decision. So like this obviously increases the efficiency and productivity. Couple of use cases for these are like sale forecasting, predictive analytics help businesses forecast the future sales based on the data trend. Like for example, uh, by analyzing the sales history, the seasonality and customer behavior, they can like forecast the product demand. Like this product might have a higher demand, this product might have a lower demand. So this will enable businesses to adjust the inventory according to the demand or according to the forecast. So that's one of the great use case for AI in your sale forecasting. Also, it can be used in the like customer churn prediction. It can be predictive analytics can also be used to identify which customers are likely to leave or churn, right? So, like by analyzing the past behavior, maybe such as like frequency of purchase or how many customers support tickets they have raised, what are their like browsing habits. Companies can take the AI can predict if this customer is likely to leave, and then companies can take a proactive measures like maybe they can offer some discount or they can do a personalized outreach to retain such high risk customer. So that's one of the use case for predictive analytics. Okay, so I think this one is more familiar than others. Natural language processing or NLP. So obviously everybody knows, but still NLP refers to AI's ability to understand, interpret, or generate the human language or human response. So it can be used to analyze large volumes of a text. It can also be used for a content generation, or it can provide the conversational interfaces like AI chatbots. So use cases are like I think this is being used widely across all the products. But I took these use cases which are very obvious and required in any of the businesses. So one is a customer feedback analysis. So NLP can be used to quickly analyze customer reviews and customer reviews and feedback form from the feedback form, and summarizing the sentiments like sentiment analysis. So like positive, negative, or neutral, right? This allows businesses to gain insight into the product issues or a customer satisfaction, like overall customer satisfaction, without manually has to reading each and every review or feedback. So it's not only for businesses. If you look at it, like there's a app in the India, Make My Trip, which has this hotel listing. So if you go to any of the hotel listing now, there's a AI summary provided based on the feedback for that the review for the hotel. So now if there are like 1,000 reviews, you don't have to go. So there is always uh, like bias this thing. Like you can go for either positive or negative review, and then you make your decision. But now as they're giving the overall summary of the what is the sentiment, like what are the good things, what are the bad things, and then what to look for based on the review. Now this also helps in the customer satisfaction or customer service, right? So this is a very good use case which we can think of and integrating or applying it into our business. Another, again, as I said, I'll be having this is my favorite example, AI powered chatbots. So AI chatbots using this NLP can engage in a natural conversation with the users. So basically helping them with a common query. Now there were chatbots before AI chatbots, AI powered chatbots, but then it was like clear that it's a machine talking to you. It's not the human like. So this NLP had changed that perspective. They can this not only reduces the workload on the customer support team, it also uh, it also ensures the 24/7 availability, and also gives a like customer satisfaction, that because they're getting the response immediately, they don't have to wait in queue for the next representative to be available. So NLP has, I think, it also made the AI famous, and this is being used widely across different processes. Okay. The next one is robotic process automation with AI. Okay, I missed AI in the title. So I think RPA again was there for long. UiPath and all these RPA tools are there. So while the RPA excels at automating repetitive and rule-based tasks like a back office processing and all, now AI has introduced this cognitive capabilities such as like natural language processing, machine learning, and this combination allows system to interpret data and make informed decisions. So this is what is an interesting case scenario. Like let's say if you are taking invoice processing as an example, right? Now normal processing we can like RP can do take up of invoice if the data is extracted. Like if you provide manually data extraction or in a Excel format, then it can process, put it in ERP, and even make a payment. And so that flow can be automated using RPA. But now AI can extract the information from invoices itself using like a technology like OCR and NLP. So if there are different formats of invoices from your vendors, then it can process any of these invoice, read the data and provide it to fit into the RPA, so that RPA can automate the overall process. So that's like invoice processing is another good example. Uh, Onboarding again, you can uh, similar to the processing. You can also do like there in businesses or specifically financial institution, when a customer onboarding is there, you have a lot of documentation data which you need to provide. Then you need to feed in the data, and then overall that verification, validation, that process is there. Now, if your documents are of different formats, and you want, like, you are taking a different types of format, and you want to get it real time, like real time conversion of the document into the data. So again, you can use the similar technologies to pass the data and then uh, provide it to the RPA so that they can continue the processing. Similarly, I think predictive maintenance in the uh, it's being used, and then we have a one case study around that. So now AI can predict the potential equipment failures by analyzing this IoT sensor data. RPA then can use this insight to create, let's say, maintenance ticket or schedule services. This definitely minimizes the downtime. So these are some of the use cases where RPA along with AI can contribute to now the smart automation of, like, intelligent automation of your task. Okay, so the next one is machine learning models for custom solutions. Uh, Again, I think machine learning is used across different, all the AI solutions are majorly based on different machine learning models. But I wanted to cover this as a separate point because, like, machine learning models are designed to learn from the data and make like a prediction or decision. So these models can also be customized for a specific business challenges, like that, like they don't have out of box solution. Maybe like you do not have, there is some different use case. So we have these two use cases listed, and then there is no pre-built AI tool, or the algorithm is not there, or the machine learning model is not there. You can create your own machine learning model. You can train that model. So a couple of cases I have taken is, like, one is for the personalized marketing campaign. So by analyzing the user preferences, behavior, demographics, maybe age, machine learning can help companies personalize the marketing effort. So this can lead to more effective campaign and higher conversion rate. Uh, I think Amazon is the best example. Uh, so they Amazon uses this personalized recommendation to drive sales, right? Even Netflix gives you uh, what you may like, so that prediction engine is there, right? So yeah, so these are the very prominent example in machine learning, machine learning in action. Similarly, financial institutions can use machine learning or customized model for fraud detection. So financial institution use there are solutions which use machine learning to detect the fraudulent transaction. So, like, let's say by learning what typical user behavior looks like, machine learning can model can flag the unusual activity. Like, let's say uh, a sudden high value transaction is there, or a purchase is there, the user don't do that. Or if there are multiple transaction at a different from a different location within a short span of time. So these all fraud detections or at least intimations can be generated using this machine learning, using machine learning models. So these are some of, so if you need some of the like more customized approach or customized solution, I think you will have to work with the machine learning models and train them. Maybe use some of the framework which are PyTorch and all. I'll cover that in the later section. Okay. So the last one is speech recognition. I think speech recognition everybody might be aware of, but speech recognition converts spoken language into text, and it is used in the applications such as like the voice assistant or a medical transcription, right? So voice assistant, Alexa or Google Home, they're good examples. So they use speech recognition to interpret command and also to respond to the user. Uh, this can be used in a medical transcription where doctors can use the speech recognition to transcribe the patient notes. Now, this basically will reduce the time spent on the administrative task because it will be real time. Patient notes will be captured into the system. So, these are some of the use cases. Now we have seen almost 12 12 to 13 use cases. I think we can relate it uh, to our startup need or our business need. And you can see if we have any of these cases, majority of the AI solutions come up with they come with like there are AI solutions or SaaS based AI solution available. So you can definitely look for it. There might be many like different AI different types of AI solution available, and I might not have listed it, but these one seem more practical to me, so I have listed these one here. Okay, so now that we know we have set up a roadmap, we know the types. Uh, let's see how we can identify the right AI use case, right? Let's maybe uh, so plain thing based on whatever points we have covered. I think you can look for these three pointers. First step would be again assessing the business need. As I said, any implementation, any usage of a technology should not be for the sake of using it, but we should examine the business operations, identify the areas where AI could actually add value. Like maybe you want to smartly automate some of the tasks, or you want to provide a customer service, improved customer service, or you want to take improved decision making based on the data. So assess what is the business need or what is the more important business need. So you'll have to review all the business functions like maybe customer service, sales, marketing, operation, and even development, right? So once you have like you know what is the business need, I think the next point will be to map your pain point to a solution. So you should map specific pain point that is either hindering efficiency or need a productivity or need more traction. Maybe like efficiency example can be manual documentation verification, right? So identify such pain points and explore how AI can address those issues. So if we do that, we will know, okay, this is the if there is a AI solution available, then okay, now this is the this is the area or this is the right use case for the AI, and this is what I'm gonna get benefit by implementing AI to this pain point. The I think obviously third point is like you should focus on the scalable project. Again, we are discussing this from the from the first slide. Focusing on the scalable project with high return on investment. Uh, and then best example, as I said, is like AI chatbot for customer support. So these are like obviously you can scale one in the customer support if you use AI chatbot and then it improves, then you can use it for customer segmentation and like there are you can expand the solution. So you can scale it, and then obviously ROI on the as I said, the ROI on the AI chatbot is going to be like it's in most cases it's going to be great or huge because investment is less and the return could be more depending on how intelligently you integrate the AI chatbot, right? So generally what I do is if you I provide this list of simple questions. These are not like these are not something where I would not say these are the best questionnaire available or checklist available, but these will give you kind of it will push you towards the right direction in identifying right use cases. So you should ask this question like, what specific problem or inefficiency I'm trying to solve with AI? Do I have sufficient data available for this AI project? As I said, like most of the AI projects will require data. How will this AI implementation impact my existing process? Uh, what measurable outcome am I aiming for measurable? Do I need do I need an external expertise to implement this solution, or I have in-house, or I can upskill, right? So I think this should set up, this should help you understand the right AI use case for implementation. So I think by now we have covered most of the strategies, either how do you set up a roadmap, what are the different solutions you can use, or the use cases you can review for your AI implementation, and also uh, how to start and how to get how to identify right AI use case, right? So in next two slides, I also wanted to cover some of the key studies. In this one, these are publicly available. So these are like real life success stories. And the next slide covers the case studies or the use cases where we have worked as a Gunadhya software as well. So I will quickly run through it because I just saw there are like 10 to 15 minutes remaining. So the first one is for the Shell. Everybody knows, like I think Shell is a oil and gas company. So basically, Shell aim to enhance the operational efficiency and safety by predicting equipment failure in oil and gas operations. So I covered one of the use case under machine learning, right? So and RPA. So this is a case. So Shell implemented this AI-driven predictive maintenance system that actually analyzes the data from the sensors installed on the equipment. So this will once they analyze this data, they can predict or forecast the potential failures. So this proactive approach allows for obviously timely management, timely maintenance, and overall reducing the unplanned downtime and associated costs. So uh, obviously the impact is like you have a reduced downtime. Obviously cost saving is there because you are identifying the maintenance issue like before it gets worse, and then there will be lower maintenance cost. And obviously because there are less failures, failures beforehand or the forecast is done, uh, there will be enhanced safety for the laborers to avoid, like this is a oil and gas, so hazardous situation can be avoided by this proactive measure, right? The next case is for the Klarna. Klarna is a fintech firm. So they sought to improve the customer service efficiency and scalability without actually increasing the headcount. So obviously, company integrated this AI-powered virtual assistant to handle customer inquiries. Now, obviously, it effectively manages now the routing questions and tasks. Now, this approach help human agents to only concentrate on the complex issues which are not like which AI agent is not able to solve. So this obviously enhanced the overall service capability, and they achieved what they wanted to do without increasing headcount. So the cost reduction was there, operational efficiency was there, and obviously because customers were getting response within a time and like correct and prompt response. So customer satisfaction was there. The last case was related to Zendesk. Is related to Zendesk. So Zendesk is actually they use the AI for customer support training. So another good read I had on the test use case. So basically, they aim to enhance the training of human customer service agents uh, to improve the overall service quality, right? So what they did is they utilize this AI agent to train human customer service workers, like by analyzing interaction between AI agent and customer. So this approach actually provided insight into effective communication strategies and common customer service issues, which AI has faced and then learned from it, and then now they have it. They can train the customer support agent. So this actually again this improved overall training program. It, like operation efficiency was obviously it reduced the time required for new agent to get trained. So there was the operation efficiency, and customer satisfaction was there obviously for the same reason that now their human customer service agents are more like they know what are the issues, how to communicate, so they are more trained and knowledgeable. Okay, so quickly on the so the in this slide, as I mentioned, I want to take some of the cases where Gunadhya had worked in either consulting or designing or developing the solution. So what I will do is I will pick up the important one first, and maybe we'll leave the other one. Uh, I'm gonna share this presentation anyway. So let's just cover the important one. So first application is like which we worked on is a content booklet. It's for the complete content booklet generation company. So this is a content generation company. Basically, their model was they develop, like they create a monthly booklet for on a specific topic on a different topics. So the idea was they so for a particular topic they generate number of iteration like 50 or 60 iterations or 60 pages for on the same topic. So the process was there was a content generation team working on a different topics. They used to generate the data in Excel format. There was a graphic designing team who used to take that Excel and put like design the PDF or put the data into the PDF templates. And then there were the SMEs who subject matter expert who used to analyze overall the accuracy of the data. So what happened is basically there were a lot of issues because the data which was generated by content generation team, it was in Excel, and then the copying of that stuff done by graphic designer who do not know any who do not have any knowledge on the quality of the data. They used to copy paste it, and then there were many errors introduced, like maybe word miss, the formatting issues, or the punctuation miss. So basically, this has created a lot of issues with overall process. Also, the time taken for this kind of a booklet generation was almost 2 weeks, and then firm wanted to reduce that time lower. And then they also realized that anyway the content was being generated by in the ChatGPT uh, by content designer. So we provided them a solution. We suggested them this solution where an web application where they can it will ask for some of the information. It will generate prompt on the fly, and then it will also create the content into the tabular format. Now we use this OpenAI integration for this, and once this thing is done, the data is generated. Uh, Basically, web application itself will uh, take that data and place it into the PDF format so that there are no copy paste errors. So overall, this actually overall process is now completed within a couple of hours with the review. So ideally, it only takes 1 minute or 2 minutes to generate complete the overall process. Again, it helped with this no human copy paste errors. And then content generation now is fully done by AI. So ideally reducing the content generation team or cost by half. So that's one of the application. I think we have seen many virtual HR assistant use cases, so I will just skip that. This is one of the interesting application which we are working on, and then which will help in the overall recruitment process. So this is a AI interviewer, is the application which is getting integrated with the recruitment platform. So the issues or the challenges they came up with is like screening and the interviewing. These are the two both time consuming as well as the consuming processes. Especially there were like challenges involved where during a screening there's a lack of expertise for the person who is doing a screening, or even in the interview there was a lack of transparency in terms of because the judgment is done by a human, so there could be uh, there could be a transparency issue. So we came up with this solution where AI interviewer generates the interview question based on the criteria specified. We use this Gemini for integration for question generation based on the criteria. Now, candidate can answer each question, and the AI interviewer makes note of, or it takes this transcription of answer. So we are using the speech recognition there. Then it analyzes the answer of each question and provides the result based on different factors like language communication, technical knowledge, and answer accuracy. So now this definitely has saved if used, it will save a lot of time, and it will save a lot of cost in terms of human efforts, right? Uh, then there was this candidate suitability prediction AI functionality, which is again integrated in one of the recruitment platform where the issue was that for job application, something like a freshers or 1 year experience person, there were overwhelming applications like 100, 200, 300. So it was very difficult for with a normal filtering criteria to eliminate the initial responses. So what they wanted to develop is the smart matching criteria. So there was a job criteria specified, then this AI functionality actually parses the analyzes the resume, and it also analyzes what are the job criteria. It matches and gives a smart result, like what is the positive, what is negative, how, and then what is the like match factor out of 100 score, so 70, 80. So this is another very useful AI case which we have worked on. Okay, I'm gonna skip the three, uh, other two, sorry. Uh, okay, so quickly, let's review how a couple of strategies on how to manage the AI costs. So, see, basically implementing AI does come with range of costs, but there are these like effective ways for startups and SMEs to manage these costs. So I have iterated many times that started with a subscription-based model for obvious reason. There is no upfront cost, and you can start immediately. Also, then scale gradually instead of going big bang. Try out the solution, see if it is working, then expand to another function, then expand to another function. So scale gradually instead of going with a big bang approach. Again, so if you are doing some custom uh, solution development, AI implementation, or AI development, so I'd say utilize the open source AI platform like TensorFlow and PyTorch. So these basically have the basic level of machine learning models already there, so you can use that with your internal development team and these some of these platforms. You can save a lot of development costs. So if you're doing the development any types of AI development, you should look for using this AI platform. I think even ChatGPT uses PyTorch. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's true. So uh, again, the as we discussed, outsource or use pre-built AI solution. So if you do not have in-house capabilities, and also you do not have like there's no ready solution for your use case, then you can always look to outsource it to a experienced AI team. Uh, the next point is like evaluate total cost of ownership. Basically, uh, when you're considering the cost, it's not only initial cost, but you need to also consider the integration cost, maintenance, testing expenses. So, if you're choosing a tool, then choose the tool that aligns with your budget and look for the solution that have like lower ongoing cost, right? Uh, the last point is focus on like high impact and low cost projects. Same thing which I've been telling. So prioritize project that requires minimal investment and offers significant impact. I think by following these strategies, startups and SMEs can effectively manage AI costs while leveraging the power of AI to grow their businesses. Okay. So we are at the last slide, or last topic, which I wanted to cover, which I which I wanted to cover and make sure that this much at least is covered. There is one bonus slide. So measuring ROI on of AI integration is crucial to understand its impact on the business, right? So there are some of the these are some of the KPIs you should keep performance indicators you should consider for measuring ROI. So one is efficiency gain, track the reduction in manual labor, task automation, and operational improvements. Second is the cost saving, obviously important. Calculate the saving in terms of staff hours, labor cost, operational cost, or even also increase revenue increase revenue from improved processes, right? The last one is the customer satisfaction. So measure customer satisfaction through faster response time or personalized experiences. So it ultimately going to help with retaining customers and also go like adding a new customer to your business. So you should there might be different KPIs based on your AI implementation, but you must highlight these KPIs to showcase the value AI is bringing to your company. Okay. So I think this is slide I just wanted to cover, but then this is a bonus slide. I will anyway cover it. I will share this presentation with you. So these are some of the AI solution, ready AI solution, which we use in our firm. There were many, but then I could only list this much because I decided to do it before the presentation, before the webinar. Anyway, I'm not going to cover this. I'll quickly recap and put up my final thoughts. So AI is, as I mentioned, AI is an incredible opportunity for startups and SMEs to uh, automate, and enhance customer experience. So, as I mentioned, start small, create a solid roadmap, and gradually implement AI. Uh, Remember, they say even a small step can have a big impact when integrated intelligently. So uh, I hope you guys start take some clue from this webinar and start implementing AI. Okay. I I know we are already past the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my email ID, or you can ping me on a LinkedIn for any messages, any questions, or any clarity you need. Or if you want to just do some 10 minutes, 15 minutes call to understand the potential, or any other queries you have related to AI, we can discuss there. So Uh, Thank you, and I'm really sorry we are like 6 minutes past the scheduled time. I really thank you all for staying up with me throughout the presentation, throughout the webinar, and I hope I was able to add some value to your AI knowledge and overall strategies which you can use. So thank you again for stay like joining us in today's webinar. Thank you.